Hi, and welcome back to another episode of the Follow-Up Podcast. I'm Noah. This is my 6-year-old daughter, Eden. We're sitting on our bed here in New York City as we do every Monday, a new podcast, always Eden's topic of choice. And as always, we appreciate all the feedback that we're getting on the comments on Apple Podcasts, through email, Twitter, at Noah Koslov, C-O-S-L-O-V, LinkedIn, Facebook, all that stuff. And it's been really nice to hear from all of you say such nice things about our conversations. You can subscribe, rate, review, share all of that. You can listen on Apple Podcasts. We suggest watching the podcasts on vocalnow.com, V-O-K-A-L now.com. So, as always, it is Eden's topic of choice, and today?
Reading, and we're going to give some recommendations.
So, some of your favorite books.
Yeah.
Great. So, what do you like so much about reading?
Well, you get to learn a lot about the characters, especially like chapter books.
Mm-hmm.
There's a series, so each book you get to learn more about them.
Yeah, series books are pretty exciting, pretty cool. When I was a kid, my favorite, I don't know if it was in first grade, maybe more so second, third grade, were Matt Christopher books, which we'll get for you at some point soon. They're all sports books, kind of like the first one we have here, but they're all sports books written for younger kids, and that's what I wanted to read about all the time. So you've picked out a selection of some of your favorites. Some are chapter books, some are not. And these are books that you've read or are reading, and we're going to talk about them.
And actually, saying these two are my favorite series.
All right, well, let's start with the first one.
This is my top favorite one.
Okay, what is it?
The Zach and Zoe Mysteries.
Mm-hmm.
I got the basketball one.
Okay, so this is written by Mike Lupica, who's a longtime sports writer. He used to write for the New York Daily News and other papers. So what do you like about this book?
Well, one thing is, I love playing basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing is, I love mysteries.
What do you like about mysteries?
Because then you get to, it's like a conversation in the book.
Mm-hmm.
Like, talking to different characters. And then it's more of a story mystery. Like, you get to hear the characters talk more, I feel like.
You get to hear them talking, trying to, well, in this case,
Figure
Zach and
it
Zoe,
out.
right, try to figure it out. So you're constantly, as you're reading, thinking, oh, is that the biggest clue? Is that the biggest clue? Is this how they're going to figure it out? Yep.
Yeah, and they are twins here.
Mm-hmm.
And they play for the Warriors team.
Yep. And what was the mystery in this book?
The mystery was that their court was not very nice. So then one day, like, the basketball rim was off, and then the next day, there was a new one. There was no lightning bolt, and now there was the next day.
And someone fixed the bench.
Someone fixed the bench because someone, like, hurt himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, can't give away who fixed all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, and you can get all these books where?
Amazon, bookstores, libraries, Target.
Okay. This series.
Nancy Clancy. It's the chapter books.
So when you were
Fancy Nancy.
So when you were little,
yeah,
even when you were in the hospital, wherever you were born, the first book we got from cousin Kristen was the first Fancy Nancy book, because that was your cousin Alexandra and Rachel's favorites. Yep. Mm-hmm. And I think she like trips and falls in the diner, I think, with the ice cream. And so we read Fancy Nancy books, Fancy Nancy books, Fancy Nancy books, and now that you're a bit older,
I'm reading these.
You're reading these.
Nancy Clancy.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is Nancy.
So what's this one about?
Soccer mania. So Nancy plays soccer on a team, and her dad's the coach.
Mm-hmm.
And then other parts of our cheerleaders for another of their friends' team because he got hurt, but he's playing again. Yeah.
So what in that book? What is Nancy's character like? How would you describe how she thinks of herself as a soccer player?
I think, like, she thinks she's a little less than okay.
Yes. Exactly. She thinks she's mediocre.
Yes.
Right. So she's lacking a little bit of confidence in playing soccer, but
Right.
she seems to enjoy just being on a team.
Right.
And that's okay. Because you don't have to be the best player or the best at anything. If you're enjoying what you're doing and trying your hardest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. What's next?
This is a book I've got from school. Anna Banana. And
Speak up.
Anna Banana and the Recipe for Disaster.
Okay. What's this all about? So you've not finished reading this book
No,
yet?
but it's about that Anna is right here, as you can see. And this is her dog, Banana. So her friends are talking about a birthday party that they're going to go to.
Okay.
But Anna is not invited.
Oh.
Yeah. It's Isabella. It's Isabella and Sadie.
Okay.
And then another someone, and they're talking about that school.
Oh boy. Okay.
So that she's not invited.
So how does that make her feel?
Got left out. So but she's trying to enjoy the time. It's a cupcake party. So she made something else in that time. She made something from a cookbook in that time.
While they were at the party.
Yeah, instead of doing that. But she made something that was like so good.
Oh. So did she ever, do you know yet, did she ever tell the other girls, hey, that doesn't make me feel great?
No.
Hmm. Yeah, she's got to feel pretty bad about that. And sad and disappointed. And you're right, left out. And nobody ever wants to feel left out.
Right.
Yeah. Next one.
Amelia Bedelia ties the knot. So, there's a series. This is book 10. But it's about Amelia Bedelia and her.
So Amelia Bedelia was a series from when we were kids.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes all the way back, where she takes everything literally. She doesn't understand certain sayings and phrases and the double meaning of things. So if she says,
An arm and a leg, say that. An arm and a leg means a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Not like you're thinking of your arm.
Arm and a leg. Yeah, exactly. So the little kid versions of Amelia Bedelia are when she's older. And now these versions are when she's younger.
Right.
So that's what you're reading now.
Yeah.
Okay, so what makes it so enjoyable?
It's enjoyable. Well, it's very funny because she's got no idea what these phrases mean. So she basically, say an arm and a leg. She takes it as what it means. Like,
literally. Yep.
Literally. So an arm and a leg.
An
arm, leg. So she thinks, I have to give away my arm and a leg. It's going to cost an arm and a leg. So I have to give away an arm and a leg. For an example.
So
in another book, but
I'm gonna
that's
look.
a saying.
I remember one. I'm trying to see if I can find one in here. There was one where, when I was a kid, they asked her to dress the chicken. So instead of putting the seasonings on and getting ready to
she
cook,
put like a dress on it.
She put a dress on it.
Or
exactly.
how about they hit the road? She took that's the go camping one.
Mm-hmm.
She took a stick and she hit the road instead of like going in the car and going fast and going to the campsite.
Yep.
That's hitting the road.
Mm-hmm.
But you want like instead of going.
So it says something here. It says, we need something to break the ice. Now, to break the ice means to start a conversation. Like something to get this conversation going. And she says, did our fridge stop making those little cubes? And then her mother says, gosh, I hope not. But when people get together for the first time, it's nice to do a fun activity. It helps everyone relax and feel comfortable. That's breaking the ice. Doing something to make everyone feel comfortable.
Right.
All right. Speaking of wacky little kids.
Junie B. Jones. She's like hilarious.
All right, so she's how old is Junie B. Jones?
She's in kindergarten in the first, and then in the second,
set,
she's in first grade.
Mm-hmm.
So she is funny because, she doesn't follow the rules. Like, she doesn't listen.
Mm-hmm.
But in a funny way sometimes.
Mm-hmm. How else would you describe her?
Here, let me find a page.
Well, how else would you describe her? Not just funny, but how else?
Like, a little obnoxious. obnoxious sometimes.
Obnoxious? Yeah, that's for sure.
And you see how there's like all these bold words all throughout the book?
Got the big capital letters, yeah.
Yeah. So that's like showing her sometimes it can be mad, sometimes it can be funny. It's all sorts of, the big words can be all sorts of different things.
So, and she's always giving her parents a headache.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
She's what you call a handful.
Yeah.
So if you said that in an Amelia Bedelia book, she would say a handful, like, can't fit in my hand. A handful means a lot to deal with. A lot to deal with.
A lot to handle.
All right, we've got a few more.
Cam Jansen.
This speaks to how much you like mysteries.
Yeah, I have lots.
So who's Cam Jansen?
Cam Jansen is this girl, and she has a photographic memory.
Which means?
Which means that, say, I'm looking at the computer, which I am, and then she would go blink and say, click, and then close her eyes, and then she would remember everything I just took the picture of. So, like, she would take a picture of this computer, saying as an example.
Right, so she could be in any scene, any setting, look around, close her eyes, click, and now she's got it in her mind.
And she'll never forget it.
What people are wearing, who's talking to who, license plate numbers, the weather, everything.
It's amazing.
It is. So she solves all these mysteries.
Right.
A few more.
Ivy and Bean. This is the first one in the series, and it's a friendship. So it's like Bean's mom once Ivy moves in, and Bean's the other character, and then so Bean's mom asks Ivy as Bean if she wants to go to Ivy and meet her as a friend.
Because they live across the street now.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
On Pancake Road, which is a dead end.
A cul-de-sac, yeah.
Sac.
Cul-de-sac, yeah.
Cul-de-sac. Which at the end says is dead end.
Mm-hmm.
And but Bean says no. And then they turn out later in the series as really good friends, and they do a lot of things.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. So these are two non-chapter books.
Yeah.
This one is, you do enjoy reading. What type of book is this?
I am. Books. Like, it's a Mary Curie book.
But do you know what these types of books are called? Like, those books that you have over there are fiction stories, right?
This is nonfiction.
And when it's about one person, do you know what it's called? Starts with a B?
Biographies.
Right.
I have a lot of biographies.
So this is about Marie Curie.
Marie Curie. So it's about a scientist. She was the first person to be like a recognized girl scientist.
Yeah. Okay.
And what award did she win?
The Nobel Prize.
Nobel Prize a few times. I think once or twice with her husband. I think 3 times.
And then maybe once.
And then once or
herself.
twice.
Yeah, because she won the Nobel Prize in physics and chemistry, so different types of science.
Right. And if you can see here, this is like her lab and all her cool science stuff.
Yeah, a lot of equipment. And when she was young, her mother died, her sister died, and she ended up learning. She had a tough childhood, and she ended up learning a lot from her dad. All right. And so, speaking of biographies, kind of like biographies.
Kind of. This is a story biography.
So our friend Nell suggested these Magic Treehouse books. So we read one about Ben Franklin and the Constitution, and this one was all about Jackie Robinson. So it's these two kids, Jack and Annie, who have this magic treehouse, and they're given these instructions to go into the future, go to the past with the knowledge that they have of the future and try to change history, or at least make sure that, not change history, but make sure certain things happen. So what did you learn in the Jackie Robinson book that we just finished?
It's a play ball, Jackie Robinson. And he was the first black person to play baseball. Major League Baseball.
Major League Baseball, yep.
So they went to see him play.
In his first game.
In his first game ever.
And so,
for the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Right, and so what did they hear from the crowd that then changed their mind about how they viewed themselves as baseball players as little kids?
Well, everybody was like yelling bad things about him because he
Some of them were, yeah.
Some of them were because he was the first black person to
Mm-hmm.
play.
Yep. Yeah, and so then the kids realized, well, if Jackie Robinson can handle all those people saying all those awful things to him,
we can. Just about me falling.
Falling down or missing a ball or something, then yeah, we can handle it too.
Right.
Mm-hmm. All right, do one more?
Sure.
Okay.
This is Carla's sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
So she brings like weird sandwiches to school.
Wacky, different sandwiches, that's for sure. Yep.
And like the kids don't like it. They're like, ew, gross. They're not respecting.
Right.
So she's trying to tell them like, how about you make creative ones and maybe do something you might like a turkey pastrami sandwich.
Well, that's not crazy, but maybe a turkey pastrami sandwich with cream cheese and piece of pizza on it and some olives. Something like that.
Yeah. And like a layer.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can see, look at that humongous sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
So
So the kids were making fun of her sandwiches for no reason. Why? It makes you think. These types of stories make you think. Why would you ever make fun of someone else's lunch? Like, if that's what they like to eat, then that's what they like to eat. Great.
Right.
And then it comes around in the end that everybody wanted to do that too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So there's actually no reason to do that in the first place.
Right. So when you think about it, a lot of these stories are entertaining.
Yeah.
But you learn a lot about...
a lesson usually or something.
Yeah, a lesson. Learn about friendship, being respectful, how to solve a mystery. Yeah, there's always something to learn in it. Plus, you learn how to read more words and understand some more things.
Yeah.
So what are you learning in school with reading? What do your teachers like you to do? Like in partner reading and talking to other people about it.
I have like these charts, like how to tell a story.
Mm-hmm.
Not how to tell a story, but like just tell
how to explain the story.
Like a little about first what's happened, like in the beginning, a little in the middle, and a little in it. Usually I do the beginning and middle if I'm not finished the book.
Yeah.
And then I'll do the end when I finish the book.
Got it. So you talk about like the introduction and you can explain
just like a little because you don't want to give everything away. Just a little detail.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, we love reading with you.
I am too.